What's the biggest opportunity for you guys in 2015?
I think what we're focused on is addressing a market that is just growing exponentially, and that is the snackable video, the sort of short form video content on on mass distribution. So if, look at the top sort of ComScore video properties in the US, they're changing all the time, and there are names in there that they're not household names, but they deliver huge volumes of video distribution. What hasn't happened is the ad ecosystem hasn't caught up with that to make those environments, safe for the brands. And there's a lot of talking about addressing viewability, addressing bot traffic. And I think as an industry, we've got a real job to do to address that, and that's where we see the opportunity for Coull.
So, what's been the biggest challenge in advertisers getting into that space? Is it the safeness of it? Is it being on brand? I mean, what's kind of been holding people back from experimenting in that?
I think it's all of those things. I think the way that we look at it is we deliver about 15 billion video views a month across 150 countries right now. You take a look at where YouTube were 8 years ago, and you ask the same question in terms of the brand guys. They'd say there's no way we're going to put ads. That's not a branded sort of opportunity, a branding opportunity. That was addressed by technology. And that was addressed also by the growing market and the sheer scale of that sort of opportunity. Same with Facebook. When social networks launched, that wasn't a branding opportunity. There's no way we're going to go near that. That gets addressed. When Twitter launches, same thing. Well, no way ads are going to go on that. So the answer is, if you can address the sort of the concerns of advertisers and deliver on scale a huge audience and use data and to address those sort of concerns, I think that's then advertisers will feel comfortable in buying. But it's the idea that all video inventory is premium is a nonsense. There's video. The video is not all premium. The same way as banners, of course, are not all premium, or text is not all premium. So we need to just develop the data points so to differentiate what's premium and not, and then allow advertisers to buy at the right price. So I don't think this is good or bad. It's just price points.
So when you say that all video is not premium, how so? So what in your mind differentiates it? And is there an always premium and not premium, or is it premium per advertiser?
I think what defines premium is in the eye of the beholder. So an editor may say this is a premium bit of video, but actually if you follow the data, it's been viewed 4 times. The premium bit of video on the site was something that was shot by a sub-editor, put up with a YouTube player, and has suddenly got 1 million views. Why is that not premium? So it's a case of following the data, understanding the data to determine what's premium. But in the evolution of digital and online, the amount of properties given over to place videos on, it just can't all be premium. Just because it's a moving image doesn't make it premium. As I say, getting away from this idea that that all video is premium and therefore needs a sort of $30, $40 CPM, it's just crazy. And and that's really the market that we're sort of addressing, is to actually use data to determine what's premium, what's not premium, and then deliver through data. The advertisers can then look at the right price points to be buying against that content.
So with such a big international footprint, where do you see this being done most successfully right now as far as understanding that snackable content and being able to get it? Is the US on pace? Are we behind? Are we ahead?
I mean, 80% of those 15 billion views and our revenues are in the US, okay. And so I think that's of course, that's a sort of huge market for us, without being too cliched. But I think it's everywhere. We have the same issues. As I say, they're in, our monetization is 80% in the US. The viewing audience across the 150 countries isn't quite as high as that. So it's addressing a global sort of problem. So how do we solve it in India? How are we going to solve it in Russia? How do we solve it in sort of other parts of the world that we're in? What's exciting for us is that there's 44 of us. We're in the UK. There's 4 of us in the US, but that's still 80% of our business. So we've built and we're a profitable business. So building a profitable tech company that's addressing a global audience for us is just a hugely exciting opportunity.
So being a tech company, do you guys feel like you're in a position to help shape some of the content as well? I mean, so you have data on a lot of this stuff, right? Can you start to use that data to make inferences around what's successful and what's not per brand, and then deliver reporting?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not, whilst we sort of collect that data and then offer that up to the advertisers to make informed decisions. That data is also very useful for publishers. So, you know, what was the engagement rate? What was the share rate of that sort of video? Actually, what video's on your site? What URLs is it landing on? You know, so using our tech to sort of unmask the URLs of stuff as it gets distributed around. You know, is it being embedded in brand safe environments? So there's a lot of things that can be done in order to help inform the sort of editorial. I think one of the challenges that we face is, you know, out of this huge amount of data that we're collecting, you know, where are the nuggets, you know, and it's really for our clients to sort of come to us and ask for the stuff that they sort of need. Of course, we'll do some sort of vanilla things around it, but you know, it's the use of data is a whole different conversation, really.